Sonic Tuesday! How's it going, everybody? We're doing Sonic the Hedgehog 2, featuring Knuckles. So yeah, due to a scheduling change, I ended up actually seeing the Sonic movie last night. So I'm ahead of the curve when it comes to people who live in the United States. And also, I hope you can all hear me because I had to rush right into that. Idris Elba himself, it's true! Hello, Gilligan on the Rocks, by the way. How's it going? I gotta say, I'm not gonna say anything actually like meaningful about the Sonic movie besides my general opinions, but I think Idris Elba killed it. He did a great job. Like, I think the Tails voice actress has already been established, so I already know that she can do fine. But yeah, I think they really nailed both characters in the movie. Oop, wow, just in time for the Ribbit's ability to run off. So yeah, I'll say this right off the bat, I have no illusions about actually beating this game. The only time I've ever beaten Knuckles in Sonic 2 is is by using a level select cheat. Because it is, like, the final boss of Sonic 2 is hard enough, because you get no rings, you have to do 2 hard boss fights. But, Knuckles' jump is slightly shorter than Sonic's, so you have to be incredibly precise to hit the boss's weak spot at the end. It's kind of unreasonable, and I have no idea how they expect anyone to actually do that, because it's just so precise. So you know, the Sonic 2 movie is more of a Sonic movie than 1 is, by far. I was shocked by how much world building they did. It was kind of insane. Yeah, like, they subtly walked back some decisions that they made in the first movie in order to really open up the future for the series. It's very interesting what they're doing. Yeah, world building both in terms of they've got original stuff they're doing, but they've also incorporated a lot of stuff from the games. Like, I feel like there's some obvious stuff that you can think of that they'd incorporate, but there's also some stuff you wouldn't expect, I don't think. It's really interesting. So, in Chemical Plant with Knuckles, so I did a little test run last night to make sure this would all work out, and I know that Knuckles can beat Chemical Plant insanely fast using his glide. I have no idea how. Hello, Draw Together. Are you talking about Sonic 2 or are you talking about specifically Knuckles and Sonic 2? Because that would be 2 cartridges. We're playing the game that the movie was based on. They weren't kidding when they said that Sonic 2 would be a thank you to the fans. Oh, absolutely. There are a lot of like really small references you can find for like if you're more of a aficionado of the game. It's very good stuff. Yeah, like Knuckles' climbing is weird because the game obviously isn't designed for it, but there's also weird moments where he'll climb up onto something and then just fall off the wall. So I guess this really wasn't meant with, like, that wasn't part of the design process when they made this. Still finding new paths. Yeah, Sonic 2 really ramped things up in terms of everything, but like, yeah, especially the level design is so complex. I love looking at the zoomed out versions of the levels and seeing how much stuff there is and how like interwoven it is. It's incredibly smart design. Yeah, like the classic Sonic games are in the same space as like N64 Mario game, like Mario 64, Ocarina of Time, Majora's Mask and stuff, where people are gonna be finding out secrets and little details and stuff, like, after we're gone. Long after we've died, there's going to be more stuff for people to find out about those games. There's probably stuff the devs have forgotten about by now. Because there's just so many lovely little details. Got a soft spot for 1? Yeah, I mean, 1's fine, but it's fine in the same way that the original Super Mario Bros. Is fine, but then there's like Mario World, and there's like, wow, why would I even play anything other than that? So, Sonic and Knuckles, actually, not Sonic 2 and Knuckles, was my first Sonic game, alongside Sonic Heroes at roughly the same time. I have a lot of stories where I got into franchises by playing 2 different games roughly simultaneously. But, yeah, and I feel like because I played Sonic and Knuckles so young, I got past a lot of the baggage that comes with some people who try and get into Sonic later. Cause like, when I played Sonic and Knuckles, I tried to get every single ring I could. Like, I didn't have this premise of gotta go as fast as possible. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hope I'm near the roof. Whew. Yeah, like, I think that really helps, because, like, a huge problem people run into when they try and play Sonic games is that they'll try and go too fast before they're ready to do it, because they just think, well, it's a game about going fast, I should be going fast. And don't understand that on a basic level, in order to go fast, you have to be able to react fast. And, like, oh, I keep forgetting to actually go to the special stages, but whatever. Yeah, like, it's okay to go slower in most Sonic games. Uh-oh. Well, Sonic 1, their quality drop wouldn't be a drop, because it would be in retrospect. When Sonic 1 came out, there was no better Sonic game. Oh, damn it. I keep doing that. I really shouldn't be greedy. Most new players will go slow. Younger players, I think, if you don't have preconceptions. But I think, like, nowadays, as a brand, like, I think Sonic is so deeply woven into going fast that I feel like even kids nowadays would not get that they're allowed to go slow. Gotta say, one of the things I do miss is no victory poses in Sonic 1 and Sonic 2. It's just not the same. Whoa. Yeah, even now I still have some instincts to go back and collect rings, but it's not as bad as when I was a kid. For sure. I'm curious what kind of skips you can do with Knuckles' gliding. The climbing seems less than useful, but you know. Oh man. This pillar is slightly too high. I wonder what it is that makes it so that Knuckles has these gray shields. Oh yeah, you had the PAL version? That's rough. It's weird to think that there's a whole era of like European versions of games that just ran super slow. Whoa, what the heck? That was unlucky. And like, cause like the frame rate was tied to the gameplay, so it was literally just a worse version. Emulator, something GX. I just grabbed the first one I saw, honestly. And by something GX, I mean that I'm using my CRT TV to play my original copy of Sonic 2 and Knuckles. Oh yeah, there's a great bubble bit in the Sonic 2 movie. I won't say more than that. Your first Sonic game after the Heroes demo was Mega Collection Plus? So I just had regular Mega Collection, because I didn't have a PS2 until way later. Oh, jeez. Is this the end for Knuckles? Yeah, it might be. I don't see any bubble. Oh, oh. Wow, wait, not a single checkpoint? Guess I should just try and stay above the water. It wasn't until Sonic Advance that Knuckles gained the antithesis to Tails' swimming, where he can just swim straight forward. Come on. Oh man, this is... Knuckles' slightly shorter jump is actually so rough in this game. Like... Ugh. Oh, what? I just can't climb that? That's lame. Like, I feel like that's how they balanced this game, was just making it so that sometimes you can't grab stuff. And then meanwhile, Sonic 2 has way more like non-walls than Sonic 3 does, so that's a problem too. Should have found a way to program his jump like Sonic's jump. Him jumping slower is intentional. Because this is Sonic 2's engine, so it has different physics from Sonic 3. But in order to balance Knuckles having a glide, they made it so that he doesn't jump as high. Like, it's very much an intentional choice. They could have made it so that he has all the same strength as him, but yeah. In the same way, Tails jumps higher. What the heck? It's an invisible wall. No, I can't climb up this. Rough. I really like the classic Sonic bosses quite a bit. Like, I don't know, just this whole like this is like the standard I based my ideas for like boss fights and stuff when I was trying to make games as a kid. Entirely, like, just I feel like they're such perfect design, and like they're not super difficult. They're just like entertaining. Oh wow, that fell off really fast. Oh, what the heck? No, this one's not no good. There we go. The Sonic 4 version of this boss is very weird. There's like a trick you can do to get a hit in early on because the pillar raises up straight to the top of the screen instead of part way up like it does here. And that doesn't kill Sonic, it just like sends him outwards. And then you can do a homing attack to get one early hit in. It's very strange in that way. Wish modern Eggman had Eggmobiles like his. Yeah, I really missed that kind of design. Of all the things, like, I don't feel like Classic Sonic is just this, like, paragon of everything that the franchise needs to be. But one thing I absolutely do miss is, like, the idea of having, like, a mobile, like, and then all of the actual stuff in it is, like, just attachments. And I really do think things lost with the new stuff where it's just, like, here's his robot that has missiles. And this one has guns. This one has bombs. Like, the theming just isn't as fun. Like, Sonic Heroes is pretty good, and like the robot, like the first boss is like a hawk of some sort. Like they're all bird themes, like Albatross, Emperor, some other thing, I think. I don't know. There's also just the fights that aren't against him at all. It's just like robots and stuff. But where was it going with this? Sonic Adventure 1 had Egg Hornet and Egg Viper. Well, that's what I mean. Like, those are the names, but in terms of what they actually do, it's not as interesting. Like the Sonic Heroes bosses are themed after birds, but the thing that the characters always count as notable about it is, wow, it has lots of weapons. Look at all those guns and missiles and stuff. And like, I just think it's way more charming for it to be like, oh no, he's gonna drop slime on me. Man, I'm glad these bouncer type things are so much less common in most Sonic games. They are like the least fun classic Sonic mechanic. Yeah, they weren't gray at first. They were more red, but yeah, they've gotten duller, definitely. Like the Egg Pawns and Sonic Forces are just like white. They look like apple robots. I wonder how bad I got tripped up by the boss of this zone. It's all about bouncing around. Whoop. Yeah, so I'm gonna have to play a game of which walls can I actually attach myself to. What do they want me to do here? Like, what is the goal? There we go. Oh, that. Yeah, the goofiness, I think, is a very key part of the character overall. Whatever their name is, whether it's Robotnik or Eggman. Like, I was saying on Twitter not that long ago that I think that Press Garden is the thematic peak of, like, Sonic levels. There's nothing better, in my opinion. Because it's just such a good, like, crossroads of all the... I do think that Sonic is at its best as an like 70s environmental PSA type thing, like where it's like the freedom fighters, not necessarily, but like the people who are opposing the big like toxification of the world kind of thing. All the old games very much leaned into that. You literally plant flowers in Sonic CD. And yeah, like Press Garden, I just think is just such a perfect example of that, where it's grinding up a forest in order to make propaganda. Like that's so good. Oh yeah, no, Eggman's always been a man-child in every incarnation. I wish I could glide after I get launched by the pinball. Oh no, I'm losing rings like, uh-oh, uh-oh. Lost every single ring, uh-oh. So the lightning's very easy to get snipped by here, because it's just bouncing around constantly. Like that! Mmm! Wait, I just noticed my rings are saving when I die. That's odd. Going off these bumpers is like not worth it, because you go so jeez. You go so high, you have to really predict where you're gonna land. Oh. We'll hope Ian Flynn does something with that in Frontiers. Ian Flynn's writing of Eggman tends to trend a lot edgier. Like, that's how he was in the Archie comics, so that's kind of how he is even in, like, the IDW comics now. So, I don't know. Like, I don't know what direction it's going to end up going, because I'm sure he has a lot more mandates to work with here in like in an actual full-on game. Because the comics obviously have a lot of mandates already, but they're still their own thing. Like, there's no actual connection to the games besides being a sequel to Forces. Whoa, that went way higher than I think it was supposed to. I really appreciate Sonic games being all about these, like, I don't even know what to call them, like, not theme park, what's the word I'm thinking of? Obstacle course? No. But like, there's so many little environmental things like this thing, like, attached by some vines, for example. Like, my favorite always is the ropes in Sandopolis Zone. Because I just think that's like one of the coolest looking things in a retro game ever, the rope physics. But I just love that it really adds to like a sense of adventure to it, where there's like really like parts of the environment. It's not just pure abstraction like you'll see in a lot of like Mario and stuff like that. Huh, that looks sus. But I can't get in. Every classic Sonic level is super memorable to you? Yeah, more or less. Like, that's the thing, like, something I've complained about several times in the past is that Sega thinks that the appeal of Sonic is identical to Mario, and what everyone wants to see is, like, Green Hill and Motobugs, and that's it. But the appeal of Sonic is very much the variety. It's, oh man, what cool place do I get to see next? Like, what's gonna happen? It could be anything. Like, am I gonna be in a chemical plant? What the heck? What a weird looking aesthetic. Ah. Still haven't bothered to go into a single special stage. I just blitz right past those save points. Oh yeah, no, like Sonic is like the original high-budget AAA action game with how they do their set pieces and stuff. Because every level in or every zone in Sonic is so high budget compared to like Mario or something. It is like there's so many unique assets. There are so many like one-time use things that they didn't feel the need to like get their money's worth, I guess, is a way to put it. No, well. Yeah, it is so much like this is using some Emerald / Green Hill-ish assets, but it also has like these things, whatever these are, these seesaws, I guess. And like it's got those little like carriages or whatever. And of course, the music's always different. Like Super Mario World has like a couple songs. It has like a haunted song for haunted levels. It has an athletic song for athletic levels, and that's the extent of it. Huh, was that worth it? Oh, it's very much about adventure, for sure. Like calling the 3D game Sonic Adventure was very fitting. But yeah, it was always present too, because even, like, Sonic 1 doesn't have a lot, but it still has a sort of level-based narrative to it. Oh, crap. Oh, bad time to cough. Yeah, not like now we've got like these earthquake type like level thing for this place too. Like it's just an ongoing thing. Nope, can't go that way. Uh-oh. Yeah, and like the earthquake aesthetic of Sonic 3's Marble Garden Zone is a lot better. But it's still cool just how many little, like, the reason why things are memorable is because there's a lot of things to remember. It's really that simple. Oh, whoop, that was the wrong way to glide. Stuff you can talk about with your friends? Yeah, that's a great way to put it. Because that was, like, unless you were Mario, I guess, and even then Mario had secrets to talk about and stuff like that, then the thing to do to sell your game was to have stuff to talk about at the playground. Yeah, like it would be like, oh man, did you know that if you input like what is it, 1994 or whatever in the sound test, you can get a level select and there's a secret hidden palace zone? Like, what? But also, yeah, like the people would talk about like Final Fantasy stuff, like Final Fantasy plot, because that was just mind-blowing at the time because no other games had stories, really. I'm really surprised that they haven't done this type of special stage in a boost game. That feels like a really obvious choice. Doomsday Zone was mind-blowing to me, and I was out of the time when that was relevant. Like, I played it in the 2000s. But it was still, like, the most incredible thing I'd ever seen in a video game at the time. Like, he's falling in space, and then he goes Super Saiyan, and you fly at the robot. It's so cool. And then I use debug mode to put a hypersonic monitor in there to jump on. People are sick of this bonus stage type. Well, yeah, luckily Sonic Mania jumped in order to make people sick of Blue Sphere instead. So you know, it did its part to help. Oh, jeez, wow. Great start. Might show up in Frontiers. According to what we know about Frontiers, which isn't very confirmable, the special stages in Frontiers are just flat out the boost stages. Like, it's just, oh wow, game over. Huh. Alright, well, I got 2 whole continues. Yeah, like from what we know, you go into those levels, and it's like a boost level with some crazy music, and then you get a Chaos Emerald at the end. But that might change in the final structure. It might just, like that could have just been a thing for demo purposes, for all we know. I mean, we know what the game will look like physically. It's gonna look like those trailers they showed. It's just, yeah, the actual gameplay is still pretty unknown. And, I mean, it has Ian Flynn writing, so it's gonna be good. Probably. I wonder if your rings save in this version of the game and you get rings in the Death Egg Zone. It's been such a long time since I played, I wouldn't really remember that. Huh. This feels almost random how high I go. Something I really like about classic Sonic level design is there's no wrong way to go. Like that like thing you could climb, that you could break down, that like crack in the wall, that's a way to go. It's not the best way to go. It's just like, you know, go that way if you feel like it. And I think that's cool. It's very much the Devil May Cry of platformers. That's my hot take. Man, yet again, they're teasing me with walls I can't climb on. Yeah, like you can just end up in places that look so different from other places you've been on the last time you ran through a level. Like that's what was part of my whole premise when I did a video about why lives were perfectly fine in Sonic Mania. Like if losing your lives and then to restart a level means you can go to a completely different facet of it and like approach the level from a new angle and maybe, oh, did it again. Man, you have a really long delay before you can pick up rings again. Ah. Would that make Sonic 4 the DMC of the Sonic series? I don't think so. Sonic 4 is perfectly fine. Like, it's not the best 2D Sonic game out there, but it's not like it's an active, like, insult to the concept. That was lucky how the glide just made me jump right up. Uh-oh. That's how they get you every time. He just becomes not a hitbox anymore. Upset when a linear series goes open world, do you like linear? Well, I mean, that's the thing is that Sonic levels, sure, they're always about getting to the end, but they're also not exactly linear. Like, they always have tons of intersecting paths and stuff like that. I don't think open world has ever been a bad choice for a Sonic level. For a Sonic game, I mean. It's just a matter of if they have the budget and the design know-how to actually pull it off. And here's the jam. The Bop, the ultimate Sonic 2 song. Oh yeah, these are the only things that are immune to Super Sonic. Or Super Knuckles, I imagine. I'm pretty sure he's in this game. And the rebrand from Sonic Mobile to Sonic 4 is definitely very cynical, but I don't think I can really hold that against the game either. That's just a bad marketing decision. And marketing is always going to be evil and cynical. That's just their nature. Like that's the thing, is like my issue with DMC, the DMC, is always gonna first and foremost be stuff like that thing where they're like, "Oh, Dante, he isn't gay." Like that presentation, I'm never gonna give Ninja Theory or Team Ninja, whichever one it is. I'm never gonna give them the time of day after something like that. Man, what a cool song. Like, actually, like, Sonic songs have amazing haunted themes, and they don't make very good use of that fact. Like, they're all great. The mansion themes in Sonic Heroes, the haunted ship theme in Sonic Rush Adventure, like, they're always bangers, and they just don't do it enough. Well, yeah, that is the thing, is like DMC, the DMC not only tried to pass themselves off as being progressive, but were lauded as being progressive because their horribly sexist female characters didn't have boobs, I guess. I don't know. That seems to be the general sentiment. Sexism is when a character is competent, but also people like think they look good. And even then, Cat from DMC is just a different brand of horny. It's not like they made a character who is like unattractive by design or something. But, you know, Lady has like a what's it called? Like a not a V-cut. What's the name for the like a cleavage window, I guess I'll just say. And that's what real sexism is. Lost World is the weakest to you. Lost World still has a really good OST, and you're still probably right that it's one of the weakest ones. It's still better than most games' OSTs. Like, it's kind of... It's kind of insane how good it is, and still is one of the weakest Sonic OSTs. Like, the final boss theme is such a banger, and it's the only Sonic song to not have a vocal track, the only major Sonic song, I should say. Like, obviously, there's side games and spin-offs and stuff that don't. Oh yeah, no, Sky Road. You call it Dragon Road too, because it does sound a lot like Dragon Road from Sonic Unleashed. So I do make that mistake a lot. But yeah, Sky Road has a really nice song. And I think it really fits the tone of the story, even if they don't, like, express that story very well. Because that song plays at the point where you're all alone. Like, as Sonic, you are. Yeah, and also has, like, it has, like, a good, like, honeycomb theme, like, Sugar Road's good. Like, Midnight Owl or whatever it's called is very good. It has 2 versions, they're both nice. Yeah, like, I'm sure there's some other stuff. The Zeddy theme is pretty good. They got, like, 3 different versions of it. The orchestral one's kind of mid, but the violin one's real nice. Yeah, the banjos do it, and that's in all of them, I'm pretty sure. You found out what's Hedgehog's real face. We were actually furious. Yeah, he's a mean bean. It was a sequel to that game all along. Oh, jeez. That was weird. Man, can't climb through the bridge. What do they want me to do then? Wait, is there a switch I missed? No? Mean Bean Robot would have been better unironically. I mean, yeah, no, the Zeddy are the worst Sonic design, period. I think, I'd have to double check, but I think I could even include Pender's designs there. Like, they have so little drip, it's kind of unreal. Some of these twists and turns are really mean, and like, the final special stage in this game is just unreal in how unfair it is. Like, this is very much like a quarter muncher, like, design philosophy, despite being for a game that can't munch quarters. Sega just never really left behind their arcade design philosophy. Like, it's a problem that all the games have had to deal with, where they're very much designed for you to keep playing them and eventually figure out how to play them. Like, even the worst Sonic games, if you learn how to play them, they become much, much better. And it is a matter of learning how to play them. It's not playing around problems or anything like that. It's just, you need to know what to do. Oh, jeez. Damn it. Oh. I was so close, too. I mean, yeah, Sonic 06 is different, but not different. It's bad but familiar, whereas Lost World is an incomplete idea currently, I would say. This might be too slow for me to actually get through, but I'll find out. Nope, we're good. Wait, is that it? Being able to climb up walls really changes how you view these levels. This is weird. I don't think I'm supposed to go this way. Just a inclination I have. I think I'm going backwards. Yeah, this feels backwards. Hey, we're back here. Wait, yeah, this is the place I couldn't climb up. Weird. And these are back? Do special stages restore all your stuff? That's weird. Knuckles changes a lot in this game. Yeah, so now I'm back down here. What? Ah. Hitboxes are kind of zany in Sonic games. Like, anytime an enemy has fire, that is a hitbox. I'm glad this doesn't have that thing later Sonic games do where the more you lose rings, the further away they bounce. It's really not a great thing to feel. I'm pretty sure I didn't hit the drill there. This level repeats itself a bit? I don't think so. Yeah, no, okay, I can't jump forward at it, I guess. I love the time-honored Sonic strategy of once you get hit, use those iframes and just go. Get in there. I mentioned earlier that I like Sonic, classic Sonic bosses. One thing I like about them especially is that you can basically always hit them. So it's not a matter of finding the weak spot or waiting for them to do the move that makes them vulnerable. It's about how risky are you willing to play. Do you want to try and get 6 or 7 hits in one go? Is that something you think you're capable of? I think the answer is probably no. I was obsessed with this song as a kid. Like when I heard this, my thought was, it sounds like anime. Of course, my only frame of reference for what anime was like. I think it was just Yu-Gi-Oh! At that point. I don't think I even watched Full Metal Alchemist by then. Shameless Shill, how's it going? Risk management is always fun, yeah. That's, yeah, mechanically probably one of my favorite types of game design. Because a lot of people see that as, like, randomization, but it's not. It's a matter of, like, do you want to go all in? Capital A, capital L, capital L? Couldn't get past the 6th boss here. So the Sonic Mania boss for this place is a wall for me personally when I play through it. It is the part where I start losing my lives. Another way that Sonic is like Devil May Cry is that it very much wants you to play aggressively. And that's actually a design philosophy of a lot of the best action games. Like Stranger of Paradise is the same. They want you to go in. The more aggressively you play, the safer you'll be. As long as you don't like screw it up. Uh-oh. Don't send me into something that'll kill me. Thank you. That's the opposite of killing me. Yeah, no, this song is so good. Like, I love the, like, okay, Sonic games always have songs with great bass, but I love this bass. Oop. I don't even really love this level, although aesthetically it is very nice. I love the orange and purple they got going. That's one of the less stated ways that Sonic 2 got better than Sonic 1. That they got much better color palettes. Because in Sonic 1, it's very much a lot of the same, like, it's like monochromatic. It's like, here's the green level, here's the purple level, and so on. But they're always got complementary colors when it comes to Sonic 2 levels. It's purple and orange here, and like green and blue for Hilltop Zone and stuff like that. It's very, very nice. Oh, thank you, Ashley Michelle, for donating towards the restoration of the overlay. That's coming along very close to completion. I believe only a couple thousand more Wolfos, and it'll be complete. And then there'll be only it'll be 3 segments restored, so it'll basically be almost complete at that point. And after I'm done streaming this, I'm only gonna go for about an hour on this game. Then oh, this wind's too strong. Oh, there we go. Yeah, so if I complete Kirby today, which apparently I might, because it sounds like I'm basically at the end. Oh, thanks, Gilligan on the Rocks, the contribution towards the overlay. You must be really close now. I can't actually check from here, but I'm pretty sure I only needed like, it was like 80% complete last I checked. I wouldn't even say that Sonic 1's levels are drab, it's just that they don't have enough contrast. So they're still very colorful. It's very nice colors they pick. The shade of purple they use for Marble Zone is very nice, for example. Almost at 90%, nice. Another thing I appreciate about this kind of like old era design is that it a lot of times just feels like a place. Okay, what is up with that? Why do I keep bouncing right out? It looks like a spike there, but I'm bouncing out for some reason. And there's no sound effect. Yeah, like those, like the fire things that lift up those plates, those don't feel like they're there for a level design purpose. They feel like they're just part of that level, like the world, I guess. I like level design like that as long as it doesn't get in the way. And as long as you can still interact with it. Like, I feel like there are games out there that really capture the basic idea of fun, of like how children basically see the world as video game levels without realizing it. Even if they don't know what video games are, that's just how they see locations. They see like what we see as normal parts of the world. Like, I don't know, like there's like, you go to like a water park and there's a weird balcony you can't reach. And like, a kid will think, oh man, what can I do to get up there? What secrets are hiding in that balcony? And you look at that and go, oh, that's where the employees go. But I feel like level design where you don't actually like have a strict intended design to it can capture that feeling. And where, cause I feel like there's so much potential for games where you're not. Chazam, thank you for following. I think there's so much potential for design like that, where it's not about clearing an obstacle. Oh, you can't crouch when you're in oil. Weird. Yeah, it's not about clearing a specific challenge. It's about, you know, just being in a world and using your weird powers to interact with it. I think that's a very cool, mildly untapped potential, and they could really easily start tapping into that with how advanced technology is now. You can like very reasonably, like within budget, create an authentic looking world. It's just that a lot of the people that do that make worlds that are uninteractive. It's not there for you to play around with, it's there for you to look at and be like, wow, it's like I'm watching a movie. Oh, Trashman Sam, thank you for contributing towards the overlay. It's got to be like 95% or so by now. How's gaming going? Good. Sonic is always fun to play. This level, not one of my favorites, but Sonic 2 is still an all-time classic. Oh yeah, you can just go under the level. Oh! Did they change it for Knuckles, or did I just have bad luck there? Did I clip into something maybe? That was my go-to thing when I was a kid, and I couldn't beat this level. I would just go underneath it. Huh. Starlight Zone is a breath of fresh air after the water stage, and it's to the point where even the music is a breath of fresh air. Like, it's not oppressive at all. Whereas, like, the music had been getting more and more oppressive otherwise in Sonic 1's OST. Although in general, I do really like how chill Sonic 1's music is. Like, it's never like... it's weird just to call it overbearing, but like, Mario music for like a castle or something is a lot more stressful than what like final level music often is in Sonic, except for when they start going into the rock stuff. Like, Doomsday Zone is very rock and roll, and it's very, very cool. But like, I think of like the Labyrinth Zone or something. So I didn't bounce. Okay, what makes me bounce out? I don't get it. I got hit that one time and then I bounced out. Okay. Oh. Huh. Okay, so this area is just bugged. Might be an emulator issue. Oh, there's a spring there. I just wasn't doing it right. That makes sense. But yeah, like those spikes that are going back and forth on the high levels of this area, because they're only in the high levels, it makes it feel like it's, oh yeah, that's a dangerous part of the machinery here. And I'm just jumping over it, and it's an obstacle, and it's not like this is like a thing that's dangerous for this level, and that's it. That's all it is. It feels like it's part of it, and that's meaningful. And I just think that's such a cool way to design a level. And it takes a very careful thought and design. You can't just do that and not think about it. But if you do, it's so cool. Does that on the original hardware? That's good to know. The only time I've ever actually played Sonic 2 on original hardware was a friend of mine from elementary school. He had a Genesis. I fondly remember having sleepovers, and we'd play the multiplayer, and we'd set it so that only the switching canisters, or switching monitors, I mean, only those would appear in the multiplayer. So it was a deeply chaotic way of playing the game. Do you see the Stranger of Paradise news? Yeah, you're not going to mention what specifically if people haven't beaten the game. Was there something about it that... Oh, what the heck? That's a real hitbox? Hold on. I thought you could break that. Huh. Could have sworn you could break the gun. Whatever. But yeah, no, the Stranger of Paradise patch sounds really nice. The biggest thing for sure is the ability to automatically dismantle gear. That's very, very nice. Like, oop, that. Yeah, not being able to automatically dismantle was very rough. Oh. Man, the glide really makes you go way down really fast. Uh-oh. Huh. Well, that happened. But yeah, they also mentioned they're going to be working on future patches to improve the frame rate and the resolution. So the game's gonna look a lot better, hopefully, and also run better. I didn't really have much performance issues, honestly, when I was playing it on PS4. But the fact that it kind of had issues on PS5 is kind of insane. Oh, twice? 3 times. Can break the gun in Mania. Makes sense. Alright, well that's that. The mode continues, pretty sure. Fitting, because we're at the 1 hour mark anyway. So I'm switching over to Shadow the Hedgehog, because someone redeemed a playthrough of Shadow the Hedgehog. Oh, I still have to continue. Well, whatever. Death.